Hello, everybody, and welcome to Roms Over Baghdad. I'm your host, Albie. There's a cat in Mary's background that just made horrible sound. I mean, amazing timing
Yeah.
on the cat.
He pushed open the door
Oh my
just now,
god.
too. Yeah, so watch out. Here comes a cat.
Okay, well, welcome to the show, everybody. This is Roms Over Baghdad for the 12th, I mean, the 17th of the 12th, 2023. Welcome. This podcast is about video games. Mary, you're gonna
Yeah.
hate me.
Yeah, I'm going to put myself to push to talk for
I would
this.
put yourself to push a talk. But that's all I got for you guys here. I mean, it's been what, 1 week? How long has it been since we have done a week-to-week podcast? It's been a while. It's probably been at least a year or two. But we're here again, together, joined before Christmas. You know.
Am I fucking?
And we're
There you go.
clearly having
Christmas.
amazing technical difficulties from every person. So,
Fuck off! I'm fine.
okay. Not me. I
Alright.
see. I'm perfect, but they
I
are
haven't spoken.
struggling on the bus. Yeah. So, how's you guys doing? How's your weeks? Mary, you do anything interesting lately, or?
I went to Japan, and then I got
Oh.
COVID on the flight back.
Oh.
That was not great, but the Japan part was fun.
That's good. Japan. How's COVID been treating you? Let's start with the bad thing first. How's COVID?
I got boosted like a little less than a month before we left,
Well, that's a good
but I
idea.
must have got some weird worldwide variant or something. That's some new pit bull variant.
A pit bull
that's,
variant? I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, fun.
Well, hopefully the booster made it so you didn't need to go to the hospital.
yeah.
Thing.
That's true. Yeah, I didn't die or anything
Okay.
so far, so that's good.
Yeah, I mean, you seem a lot better than what I would have thought, because COVID seems nasty. You're speaking. You're on a podcast. See?
Well, I couldn't do anything besides like function for a week, and
Yeah.
it was barely functioning. It was a lot of naps and just rotating with Gary to take care of the child who was up all night barfing one night because of the crap we gave her. So that made me feel really bad, but whatever.
Now, has she been? Is she I don't understand what the status of the like kid boosters and stuff is. Like, did you get her boosted too at some point, or like what's
She's had shots. They didn't recommend boosters, the new booster for kids unless they were immunocompromised.
Right,
I
okay.
was looking it up, yeah, making sure, but yep.
Huh.
So she got it too.
Oh yeah, well you bring yeah, it's the same thing. If a kid gets sick, they bring it to the house. The parents get sick. It always happens.
Yeah,
you
now
know.
she finally caught it.
Now, yeah.
Us. So take
Haha,
that.
got ya.
Revenge.
As a dish best served barfy. I don't know. All right, good. Well,
Yeah, revenge on. I was the one who was doing like laundry all night because she kept throwing up all over everything. So
yeah, I can remember a couple times like that as a kid, and what can you do? But moving on to more happy news.
I remember.
Uh-huh.
I remember. I think it was in middle school when I ate too much pizza one night and I threw up. I threw up all night. That was pretty good.
Is that a good
all
one?
night. That sounds like more issues than just too much pizza. I don't know.
No, I think the pizza was just very shitty. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I blame the pizza for sure.
Oily pizza will get you. There's some bad pizza out there.
Yeah.
A little bit of gas station pizza. That'll do it. Every time.
You speak from experience.
Of course, yeah. I mean, absolutely. A couple bar
pretty
pizzas around
sure-
here that'll get you sick. I mean, there's no freezer in the
Yeah.
one place. We all know where that cheese is coming from. It's bad.
What?
I think
What?
I've told the story of being pizzoned on here before. So
You got zoned?
yeah, the Pizza Hut sells back when they
Oh.
first had the pizzone. Me and my friends, we had 40s and a whole pizzone in the backyard, and that was a bad idea. We all threw up. So there you go.
40s, and that's just like, why? I mean,
Sounds like a party to me. I don't know.
No, that does
It's very
not.
boring on the Texas Gulf Coast. It's very boring.
Okay. All you can do is drink 40s and have pizzones. Well, yeah, I mean, I can't. Is Pizzone still around? They still making a Pizzone?
I think they brought it back at some point, but I
Mm.
don't know.
Boy, it's been a while. I should get a Pizzone later. All right. Anyway, speaking of more happy news than Pizzones, Mary, tell me about Japan. How's J Land, J Town doing?
It was really fun, even though I think I fucked up on the itinerary and I was a little too ambitious. I think I made us change hotels a little too often,
Mm-hmm.
but Sendai was really neat. That was one of my favorite cities to visit because it was like a big city, but it was so chill compared to Tokyo and Osaka and Kyoto, which were super crowded with all sorts of tourists,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
me included. But yeah, it was beautiful. Like especially Arima Onsen, a small onsen town near Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
Went there, and the onsen, the ryokan we stayed at, was amazing. It was super fancy. I felt just like having an outdoor bath that is always full and full of hot water, like ready to go. You wouldn't think of how much of a luxury that is, but it was nice, especially with how sore we were from walking around like 10 miles a day every day
Wow,
is literally
pushing
how
it.
much we walked. So it was a lot of fun. I definitely want to go back again because I feel like we missed out on a lot of stuff, even though we still did a lot of stuff too. A
Right.
lot of, yeah, I don't know. There's just more I want to see now.
What and specifically like a and like Pacific City you want to see more of like, or just like
Um,
more different places?
like I would like to go to different places, some more small towns because I figured out like I all the crowds stress me out. Like it was
Yeah.
cool going to like the fancy Shibuya Parko and going to like the Nintendo store and finding the Radio Evangelion store and stuff. But it was so crowded and so shitty, and I didn't know like jet lag could also give you nausea. So I
Yep.
was like feeling
Mm-hmm.
like shit at that point. So maybe that was also a factor. But yeah, like I noticed I liked the small town. Well, not necessarily small town, but the less dense with people it is, the more of a good time I generally had.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can.
that's why I thought about. I'm talking.
Okay.
That's why I thought about if I don't. That's why when I was thinking about your trip, I was thinking I wouldn't want to go to Japan. It's like it's gonna be. It's all I hear about is how many people were going, and I'm like I don't want to. Sounds crowded. I don't know. But then hearing you, I'll probably like if I were to go, if I if I had the money ever, I would probably want to go to more smaller towns like Shadai, something like that.
And it's cool because like Sendai is still a big city, but it
Mm-hmm.
just feels like less compressed. It's more of like a an American style big city, I guess. I don't know. I just had a lot of fun. Weirdly shopping. I spent a lot of time shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I did not go to Dotonbori in Osaka because which is like the big tourist area that has like the bridges and like the Running Man, like the Glico guy going like that. I
All
didn't
right.
even go
Okay.
there on the trip at all. I felt kind of bad. That was like a thing I missed out on or whatever because I was spending all of our time in Denden Town, which is
Den
like
den
the
down.
anime section. Because I didn't go to Akihabara when we were in Tokyo, so
What?
Okay.
yeah, it was
How
it,
could
it
you?
was a weird trip. I don't know. I enjoyed all the stuff we did,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like I missed out on a lot of like big big things or whatever.
Well, I mean,
But
yeah,
by big, do you mean like tourist traps though? So like if it's tourist traps,
yeah.
Yeah, but I still kind of wanted to see it at least or
yeah,
whatever.
They're tourist traps for a reason. But like, I feel like I don't know. It's an entire country, you know. Like, I mean,
It's
you know, I've gone down to Washington D.C. several times, and I've missed stuff out, and that's just one city, and this is a whole country. Like, I don't think you should feel bad about like, yeah, you're gonna miss some stuff, but
Yeah, like I wanted to go to the Tokyo National Museum, but we only went to a couple museums, including like the Kyoto Train Museum, or
ooh,
Railway Museum. Yeah, that was actually
you got
really
Sean's
cool.
interest.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it was really neat. I didn't, we were just basically trying to like kill time before we could check into our Airbnb, but it was really neat. It was very cool. They had a
Oh
bunch
shit!
of like basically every single train that they've ever run in Japan,
Oh
basically.
shit! This looks fucking
Um,
cool.
yeah, it was really neat. I don't know. I wish I had like a slideshow so I could just like show the pictures or whatever ready to go, but oh well.
Yeah.
And we actually paid for like we did the kimono rental thing in
Mm.
Kyoto, so we dressed up, and that was actually surprisingly super fun. And getting like the photography tour by the professional photographer,
Mm-hmm.
he super knew where to go. And like at the end of the tour, it ended at some big shrine in Kyoto that I can't remember the name of right off the top of my head, but I looked it up the other day. But they had festival stall food, like at the shrine. I guess just because it's so touristy or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
like it was so crowded. But I had hashimaki there,
Ooh.
which was like it's okonomiyaki rolled on hashi, like chopsticks, and there was cheese inside, and
Oh
that
man.
was so fucking good. Gary had a grilled squid because I don't know. Oh yeah, we
How was the
haven't done the
grilled
drinks
squid
yet.
though?
We
How
totally
how's the?
forgot the drinks.
We could do drink
I
time.
got a
Yeah.
drink ready to
All right. Here we
go.
go. I'll put the drink. All right. Hold on. Drink time. Hold on. How was the squid? I feel like I'm always scared of squid. I have no idea.
It was really good. It was a little chewy, but the barbecuey taste because it was cooked over like coals or whatever outside, that was really good. I think I might have a picture like ready for the squid because it was cool.
I was gonna ask, how did Gary like getting into the kimono, or did he even get into one?
I actually paid for the Hakama plan, which is like the pants or whatever. It was
Okay.
extra, but they looked way better than just like a dude kimono. I don't know. I'm picky. He looked really cool. He looked like a Civil War era dude, like just happened to be there. I guess because of his goatee and stuff. He looked very Last Samurai-y. It was cool.
That's cool. Okay.
I
Well,
think I have like an Apple shared photo album thingy. It's not all the pictures, but fuck it. I'll show you guys.
I can do.
Oh, and there's a story that I can tell from the Japan trip, but I don't
Oh
know.
boy.
Let's do the drinks.
Okay, we'll do drinks. Go ahead first, Mary. I'm gonna go grab mine while you guys talk for a second.
No, I'm trying to get this photo
All
album
right, Sean,
to
go
you guys.
first.
I'll
Bye.
go first. So, a couple months ago, I got these things because they were on clearance. And when I was doing the reset in the international aisle, and I meant to do this before the trip, but I forgot or whatever. So I got hey, I know Japan, I know ramen soda. This is what they all drink in Japan, right? This is and it's melon flavor, so it's extra Japan. I can't hear Mary right now.
I forgot I turned on push to talk
Yeah.
because I'm a dumbass. But yeah, I drank a lot of melon flavored stuff. Melon Coke at Gusto. It was great. Sorry,
Which
I'm an
and
idiot.
yeah, it's fine. Yeah, and in America we don't have a lot of melon flavored drinks and stuff like that. So okay, how do I do this again? I just no.
It's gonna make a mess. Watch
God
out.
damn it. Oh my god, my keyboard. I don't. I don't. I don't think I'm doing this right. Instructions: peel off the seal. Press on firm. Oh my fucking god. One. I can't open it. I'm dumb. This might have been in the fridge for too long. This is very embarrassing. Riveting stuff. Okay, moving on.
Riveting.
Oh, it's got this.
Uh-huh.
Hello Kitty.
Tropical pineapple.
Marshmallows.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sure this would be fantastic.
Oh,
They're
man.
a month past their expiration date, so I'm sure these will be fantastic. They've been in my fridge for like 3 months.
Hello Kitty tropical marshmallows.
Ooh. They have a very strong smell. Isn't it's so cute? It's like, aw, she's holding a pineapple.
That is cute.
Yeah. How's Hello Kitty doing? It got mango jelly and
There's a
stuff?
lot of controversy with Hello Kitty right now.
I know. She got canceled, I heard.
I saw that about how they deleted all of the previous voice actors' stuff.
Oh man, these look good.
These are marshmallows, but slightly tropical. Pretty good.
Okay, I linked the photo album in here, so if you want to show photos or whatever, Albie, I guess you can.
I can
Or
try
no,
to
you
do...
can't. You can't get to it because you're streaming. That's right.
No,
I forgot.
hold on. Wait, there's always a way. There's always a way.
Oh, that's a lot.
And that way, the way is here we go real fast. Here we go real fast.
This is a bad idea because I'm just gonna look through this whole thing.
Yeah, it's fine. I gotta warn you, there is a Witcher style photo of Gary in a tub, but you can't see anything.
Oh boy.
I'm
gonna close this then. I don't feel comfortable.
I gotta go.
Okay.
Well,
Sorry, Mary.
I wasn't gonna bother making a brand new album. You can't see anything. It's fine.
No.
But yeah, like the first pictures are of the hotel we stayed at, and my sister and I at the Q-Pot Cafe. It's a good thing, man. My sister made reservations for this Q-Pot Cafe. The Sailor Moon merchandise happened to be sold starting the same day that she made this reservation, luckily.
Nice.
Wow.
So we were able,
my god.
And all this Sailor Moon merch is sold out now, so I'm glad we were able to do that. That was awesome. That's something I didn't fuck up on the trip.
The Sailor Moon standee, it's very cute. And all these desserts, the hats, these are all very cute.
Wow.
Ooh. A acrylic standee or whatever.
It's an acrylic calendar. It's for 2024, so I haven't set it up all the way yet. But yeah, oh my god, I spent so much money at the fucking Sailor Moon store. Look at that. It's
damn.
a receipt right here.
That's
13,000 yen.
13,000 yen.
But yeah, I spent a lot of money. If you want to talk about that, but let's have another drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try to open mine.
My real drink is I bought apple cider from a little tiny place down the road. There's my real drink, but my Japanese drink of the day is Milkus again. I bought more milk. I bought more Milkus. That's the only Japanese thing I can get.
I did not. That's Korean for one.
Okay, how dare you? That's all I got. Thank you. Incredibly racist. I'm sorry. I want to apologize to the people of Japan. I have no options. I just bought more of that. There's a little roadside stand thing, and then apple cider.
That apple cider looks really cool, though. I'm jealous of that.
I'm scared. Is it alcoholic?
That might be a good question. It was just like a tiny roadside stand. Who knows? We'll see if I go blind in a minute.
I'm scared.
You should combine that with the Milkus.
Okay, we can do that. There might be a way to. Very good in apple cider, not alcoholic. We're in good shape. Unfiltered though. This is gonna destroy my stomach in about, I don't know, an hour. It's gonna be great.
Probably.
Very excited about it. There you go.
I want more people to say Milkus.
Milkus. Okay, that's all I got. That's all I got for you. I will combine them.
Are you gonna drink it?
Yeah, I drank it.
Okay.
What is the Milkus like?
Okay, I'll drink the Milkus.
Why'd you bring it if you're not gonna drink it?
Oh god, the Milkus is still. This has kind of gone bad. I think the Milkus. Refreshing milk and yogurt flavor. No, it's not refreshing. Mm-mm.
Aw.
It has a really weird flavor to it.
Oh, I'm sorry. My raw audio is gonna have some sick sounds. You're gonna have to edit it. I'm sorry.
Oh no. You know, if I keep drinking this Milkus and I mix this with this apple cider, it'll have some sick sounds too. Yeah, that's kind of weird. That's kind of a weird flavor. I would, yeah. I don't think this Milkus is good as the first time I had this Milkus.
Guys.
Oh my god, Sean is having like a hellacious time over this.
That sentence. I don't think the Milkus is good.
I don't think the Milkus is good. That's the name of the podcast. I don't think the Milkus is good anymore. Ooh, okay, that's all I got. I wish I could find more drinks like that you guys found, but I live in the country. All we got is Milkus here. I'm sorry to tell you.
Yeah. Do Mary have any tips with a ramen drink opening?
No, just get it like directly 90 degrees on there and slam it like a pog slammer.
Get a hammer or something.
Oh no!
It didn't open? I thought for sure you opened it. Oh, really? Okay.
Man's over here fighting. He's fighting for his life.
Well, should I go with my drink then, I guess?
Yeah, go ahead with your drink.
It contains 0% juice.
0% sugar for 0% kids?
No, it has a lot of sugar. It's got 28% sugar. 152% of your added sugars of the day.
Oh. Mountain Dew!
It's a Mountain Dew. It's a game fuel. I didn't know we had a new game fuel, but apparently we do, and it's called Mystic Punch. And it's for Diablo 4. Oh boy.
Oh no.
Yeah, I remember they brought two of them, like one old flavor and then that new one. I haven't found them yet, so I didn't get one yet.
Milkus. Oh boy. You got push to talk, Mary.
God damn it! I keep forgetting. I'm never gonna remember. I'm so tired. Mystic Punch, do with a blast of fruit punch flavor with other natural flavors. Ooh. It just tastes like sugar. I can't differentiate any flavors.
You can't differentiate the sugars?
I can't smell anything either, so maybe that's affecting my tasting ability.
There you go. You got that one piece off there, Sean. You can get this.
Maybe I was supposed to do this in the first place.
Oh, yeah, is that what the one piece is?
I'm just an idiot. I got it.
Hey!
Ooh, Ramu Tam. It was like, oh, at first blush you were like, oh yeah, that's okay, and then second blush was like, oh, that's not okay.
Melon flavor, no thank you.
Not a melon fan? Not a melon head?
No.
Melon's good. What are you talking about?
I disagree.
Can I introduce you to some Milkus?
No.
Oh, okay.
This also might have been like this is probably like 5 years old, so that's probably the reason why it's tastes bad.
Yes. Is it really?
I mean, probably not, but
this man out here.
No, the date on it says 2024, so
stuff.
It's probably fine.
Sean, why are both of the things you're drinking right now 20 years old? Are you finding these in like the back of a warehouse? Like what's happening?
I'm sorry, you weren't here when I told the story of how I got them. So
okay, well I'll go back and listen to this podcast on
these are both
Baghdad.com.
clearance items. They were both clearance items when I was doing the reset of the Asian section.
Okay.
So I've got them. And there's only a 1 month past his Best Buy date, and this is apparently still good, so it's fine.
Maybe the melon. Maybe you're
Probably,
just not a melon.
probably me putting it in the fridge for like 4 months probably did it, but anyways,
Okay.
sorry.
Mary, how's that Mystic Punch treating you?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Oh no. Okay. You don't know how it's treating you. That's not a good sign. Okay, and Chandra says his he actually does like the tropical pineapple thing. He's way into those now.
Melons, I really like marshmallows.
I mean,
So.
yeah, I mean, they ain't bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. It just tastes like sugar. I don't know.
Okay. In Japan, did you try that hard alcohol thing they have? The
Strong Zero?
strong zero. The what they call the killer of people who come over there and drink it. The thing that everyone thinks, oh, this won't be too bad. It's real sweet, and then they get messed up on it. How was strong zero? Did you try some?
It was pretty good. Yeah, they have different versions of Strong Zero. Well, I don't know. There's like, they have different alcohol variations.
Mm-hmm.
It's, so like the 9% one is good. It's lemon flavored. It's fine. What I was surprised by is the amount of like canned whiskey highballs that they have over there.
A strong
Like,
whiskey country, from what I hear. Okay.
yeah, a lot of canned whiskey mixed drinks. Like that was surprising.
Man, I always that's the one thing I would love to try is a strong zero. It's just I don't know. It looks good. It just looks good. What can you say? Also, a lot of cider. I feel like it's very everything I've heard about Japan. They have a lot of ciders and stuff like that.
Yeah, they do have a lot of cider. Arima Onsen, which is the town that one of the
Congrats.
onsen towns we went to, they actually have like a very old cider company there because one of the springs has carbonated water or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So that was like how they made sodas at first, was using hot spring water that was carbonated naturally. So that was cool. It was very good.
Oh man, that's cool.
And it had some name that referenced the shooting of a gun. It was like called Teppen cider or something. It was like the sound effect of shooting a gun or something because popping a top of carbonated soda was like so novel then or whatever. So it was like the sound of popping it. I don't know. It was weird.
Arima's Teppo. Teppo water. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Teppo.
Teppo water cider. It was really good. I got a candy, like a metal container of candies flavored like the cider. That's in the kitchen right now.
Man, the labels on these things are so cool looking. I don't know. I just think they look cool. Good labeling. And they have like a cannon on the front of them. That's cool. Big gun. Artillery
Yeah,
rounds.
very big gun.
Cool.
Sure, I'm just looking at the pictures of 84 Hashi. Everything looks so cool.
It was very, very cool. That was really neat. That was another thing that we had scheduled from like the beginning of the trip that I wish I had kind of scheduled at the end of the trip instead because I was still jet lagged and I feel like I would have had a lot better stuff to talk to with like the staff there if I wasn't jet lagged. But like one of the dudes that ran our group at the 8-4 Cafe is actually a producer on Pokemon, like an active
Ooh.
producer.
Ooh.
The guy that was there. Let me get his Twitter up because it was pretty neat. He was very, very nice.
Bring up the
Or
picture.
like you could get so many autographs from that Game Freak. Yeah, I'm now I feel like 8-4 me duh 84. I'm just an idiot. I'll be.
Well, we all make mistakes.
Well, 8-4, pronounced like numbers wise in Japanese, you can pronounce it as Hashi, and the guy who runs it, his name is Hashimoto. So there's like a whole bunch of
Pun. Yeah.
pun layering. Like, yeah, it's very good.
I got a thing here, folks. You can look at the
I
thing.
don't know. I don't think the Link eating. That's very adorable. Like glutinous boy.
Glutinous boy.
This
Let me
is,
see if I
and
can shrink this thing and put this in the right spot for folks to be easier to see. Hold on, folks.
Oh, I'm terrible. I can't find this dude's name. I'm gonna have to look through my phone, I guess. I had it open before. God.
sorry.
Yeah, not sorry.
Oh, okay, here he
here's,
is. Here's his name,
it's right
Robert
here.
Sefazan on Twitter.
Except
He was very very nice. He was very friendly. He was great. Um, he was cool. He was a great host.
oh, nice. That's awesome.
I wanted to share cool pictures here that Mary had of stuff, so I'm putting a couple up here. I'm not gonna risk
Yeah,
it. Go only a
I don't know.
couple.
You guys have any questions specifically? I don't know.
How? I mean, what? How many cool pictures are in this bar you went to with all the different people?
Oh man, it was insane. Gary actually has more pictures. These are just my photos off
Oh,
of my
new
phone. Um, he took pictures in the bathroom, which was even more covered with like autographs, including like Dragon Quest mangaka people like autograph or like the person who did the artwork for Dragon Quest Heroes. I'm sorry. Yeah, he told us who it was. I'm like I said, it was at the beginning of the trip when I was not like mentally ready
Overwhelmed
for
probably a little bit.
cool
No, I
stuff.
get you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put this. I'm trying to put stream so people can see. There we go.
Another part of the trip that I super loved was going to the Silver Ball Planet, which is a pinball arcade in Osaka. I think
Ooh.
that's probably the best pinball arcade I've ever been to. Like, the machines were in great working order. All of them were so cheap. Like, that was another thing about Japan that surprised me, just how cheap everything was.
Mm-hmm.
Part of it was the exchange rate, but
Yeah.
even without that, like once you take care of plane tickets, like hotels are so much cheaper, food's so much cheaper. It's like $2 to go on a big 30-minute train ride all across Tokyo. Like it would be cheaper. It's
That's
cheaper.
weird.
It's so cheap.
You,
I was like,
and you would
Mm-hmm.
and you would think with all the tourists they would jack up the prices, but guess not.
well, they've started to a little bit, like the JR train pass. That got super expensive. But yeah, like I was surprised with just how inexpensive a lot of it was, which is
Well,
why we ended up buying a lot of stuff at the end of the trip. We once we bought more, we each bought duffel bags at Don Quixote eventually.
nice.
Um, and yeah, that and the luggage shipping, the way you can just go to a hotel or train station and fill out a form and be like, send my luggage over to this my next hotel.
Really?
That was super convenient.
Holy cow!
Um, this thing that
That's
you have on the stream right now is the actual uh, Koji Kondo's score that he hand wrote for the Mario 1-1
Oh
level.
shit!
Yeah, this is a crazy museum piece that they basically have at this bar. This is what I thought the biggest treasure was, kind of. Yeah, this is the theme, the Mario theme that he first composed, like for the first time, and wrote it down. Yeah, it's crazy.
um real quickly though, I'm assuming the Super Nintendo World wasn't cheap to go to.
No, it wasn't that cheap, but compared to American theme park prices, it was about the same with the extra add-on pass that we bought. It was About the same. It wasn't.
Okay.
And you needed the extra add-on pass because it was fucking crowded.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I bet. And I was also going to ask, so there's a pinball museum, but I thought that pinball wasn't a huge thing in Japan.
It's not. Yeah, there are only a few like pinball focused arcades. And like if you're lucky, maybe an arcade will have like one pinball table or maybe two. But yeah, that place was insane. It was so up to date. Um, it was really cool. I didn't participate in the tournament with my sister because I was selfish, and once I saw the layout of the arcade when we got there, I was like, I don't want to waste my time playing only the tables that like the tournament people want to play. I want to play all of these tables. So I was I was selfish and didn't participate in the tournament, but but it was a ton of fun. Like that was one of my favorite parts of the trip for sure. Yeah, that, and it was in like the middle of an Osakan mall. Like, so it, there we ate Italian food at Caesarea, which is a cheap like IHOP kind of type place. But they serve beer. We got escargot for like $2.20. Escargot. It was crazy.
Whoa.
Yes, I was like, this stuff is so fancy. I want to live in Japan.
How how is the escargot though?
It was pretty good. Like it was okay. I mean, all you're tasting is like the garlic butter or whatever
Yeah,
anyway.
see, I mean, it's
So,
like
Y'all,
clams. That's what my dad says all the time. You know, when I taste clam, you just like it just right down the gullet with some butter. But like, I can't. No, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. It just freaks me out. So, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad somebody enjoys escargot. More power to
it
you.
was neat. Like I don't know. I was just amazed. I was stunned that you could get escargot for like $2. So I was like, let's do it.
this mall sounds fantastic. Like, what else was in this mall?
A bunch of clothing stores, weird, freaky looking bathroom that had like a mirrored hallway that looked like it went on forever and ever, which wasn't great because also across the street from this mall, they had legal THC being sold.
Legal.
Yeah, well, it was legal until the very last day of our trip when they made it illegal in Japan.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not joking. But yeah, we went there, and
Wow.
I was not being a parent at the time, so I'm telling the story. Oh well, but yeah, I did dabs or whatever, like at this Osaka weed place, and then played a shitload of pinball, and it was fucking excellent.
All
Um,
right, great. Hey, there you go.
it was great. I put my initials in on Godzilla in Japan, and there was a crowd of Japanese people watching me, and I did really fucking good on Godzilla. Um, and also because my sister participated in the tournament or whatever, she had told like the other people in the tournament, "Oh, my older sister is here, and she got me into pinball." Blah blah blah. But after the tournament, I was playing, and like people were watching me because I was doing good or whatever, and they were like, "Oh, One-san," or whatever. Like I heard them, it was funny, and I kept hearing like "yabe," "yabai," or whatever and stuff, and I was like, "This is cool."
Amazing.
I was like,
Yeah.
I
The
feel
legend is born.
I felt kind of like a zoo animal, but it was in a good way because I was doing really good at pinball, but also I was super high from doing dabs.
Well,
It
see,
was
there's your
so
secret.
stupid.
There's
It
your
was the
secret.
weirdest Japan experience, so that was fun. I don't know.
That sounds like the best Japan
Yeah, really.
experience.
That's
So,
a great memory. Holy cow.
Yeah, it was very ridiculous, and so I don't know, it worked.
so the like, I guess okay, I guess it was a loophole because like I guess THC was it technically marijuana? But so I guess they cracked down on it.
Yeah, let me send you a link because I was looking it up as well because like the dude in the store, he was talking about how he was from Austin or whatever too, and they had just gotten back from a trip over there, and how they get all their supplies from America basically also.
That's,
Yeah, let me find a link real fast.
Had to avoid one picture there, folks, is why I cut in and out of the thing. You can't just, yeah, that's a great Ryu statue. I like how, look at that Ryu. Tremendous Ryu.
or maybe it's like CBD. I guess more like. Oh,
Yeah, it's one of those research chemicals that activates cannabinoids or whatever.
Just a little Maury Calliope thing here, too. That's great.
look at VTubers.
Tower Records. Maury
Ooh.
Calliope. Sneaking. Metal Gear Solid. What the heck is this, Mary?
But yeah, I linked an English article about this
Oh,
this THC analog or whatever that they banned like right after we went there.
nice. Yeah, last foreigner to get high in Japan. Congrats, Mary.
Good for me. No, I don't know. It worked though. I was surprised.
Oh,
I was
good.
really good at pinball after.
After getting high, you were really good at pinball. There's your secret. You gotta get high every time you play pinball. They can win all the tournaments now. There's your. You just gotta enter that
I don't
state,
know. I
the
think
flow state.
if I was in a tournament, that would have been bad. Like more people watching me, that would have been even worse. Yeah. No, thank you.
Mary, explain this Maury Calliope thing to me. What the hell is this?
What Maury Calliope thing?
I'm looking
Is
at a
there new
picture
thing?
of this sneaking thing with Metal Gear Solid. It's one of the pictures.
Oh yeah, no, it was weird. I guess they're just promoting like they were like, "Oh, you've seen Maury Calliope stream Metal Gear. Here's the soundtrack." I don't understand.
Wow. Okay.
I was just like, "That's weird," so I took a picture.
Oh, that is weird. And here's like 5 QR codes.
Yeah, I don't know if they did. Maybe they have some kind of promo co-marketing thing with Tower Records. I don't know.
Weird that you just have this Evanescence thing here. This is not from Japan. This is just from like the local Leander store.
No,
That's
it's
weird.
some weird anniversary release, and then Kojima posted about buying it like the next day, and I thought that was funny.
How was the Super Mario Wonder chips?
They tasted like curry, basically. They were not as good as Pringles. The Chip Star chips, not that great.
Huh. Okay.
Let me see if I can get Gary's album of pictures too, because he has a lot better ones.
There is a video of SpongeBob SquarePants. Can I click this button? Do you think? What do you think?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead. It should work. I don't know.
Should I ask? How much Idolmaster merch did you get?
I have a full box of stuff that if you want me to show it right now. Also, I checked the stream. There's no audio on the SpongeBob clip.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I don't know how to fix that one. That one might be beyond my abilities there for a minute. It's Japanese audio of SpongeBob. It's pretty funny.
It's pretty good.
Look at this fucking picture, Mary. Holy shit, you took a hell of a picture here with this mountain. Holy moly, that's about as... I mean, that's high tier picture of that mountain.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I feel like we didn't miss out on for Japan was going to, we went to Kawaguchiko, Lake Kawaguchiko, and we stayed with a Mount Fuji view ryokan, and the Fuji view was awesome and amazing. It was so good.
I got to the Gary and the...
Yeah. I bought Blu-ray concert sets of Idolmaster.
Yeah.
They were so cheap in Sendai. This Blu-ray box set with a bonus like live album was less than $10.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just because it's like the 4th live, so it's not like a recent one. I just bought it because it was super cheap.
But yeah, I was going to ask you even have a Blu-ray player, but I'm sure you have a PS4 or 5. So
Yeah, I do. Just a second, Gary's sending me the other pictures.
It's so cool. I think everybody should dock it in to go to Japan once. It's such a different.
yeah, spend all your money, go broke.
Let's do it.
Just
Hey
Japan.
man, you only live one time. You know.
You spend less money than you would think too. It's
Yeah, really.
just the flights that fucking are awful.
Oh yeah.
And there's way to like deal watch with that stuff. Like I know a couple people I work with like just have like a whole thing they run where it's just like watching flight tracker stuff for like price deals and stuff, and they've gotten some really really good deals and stuff for like trips down to Mexico and stuff like that. So you might be able to do something like that for Japan. You know what I mean?
No.
Okay, well, great.
I tell Otani. Good thing you got out of Japan before that shit show happened. Tony, but I bet Mary doesn't even know anything, so that's fine. Can't hear her, so
No, I can't hear her either.
push the button, Mary.
Push the button. Nope.
I was pushing the button, my keyboard disconnected.
Oh, okay. That's
yeah.
a fun one to go at.
Cool.
That's new. All right. Man, holy shit, this looks cool. Look at all that food, folks. Look at all the food on these pictures. Well, everybody else is just quiet for a second. I'm just going to look at all the
Sorry
food.
about that. I was linking more shit. Also, here's a Dude Idolmaster concert DVD.
No.
Not very expensive at all. Like, what does it say on here?
I bet.
$20? Whatever. Less than that. This one was pricey, though. This Blu-ray set was the one that I really, really wanted because it has all of the rock and metal songs.
Oh yeah.
So I had to get this one. This one I got at the end of the trip. It was like so expensive everywhere I saw it, but we finally went to a book off in Tokyo. I forget which area it was, but it was not like a touristy area, and they had it for 90, so I finally got it, which I guess is closer to like $60 here, but that's very cheap. Like if you go on eBay, it's $100 for this fucking Blu-ray box set. So
That's pretty good.
it's pretty good, but Blu-ray box sets take up way too much space in your luggage, and they're heavy as hell. Like I don't know. It sucks that they're so expensive to buy, like not in Japan.
Well, Mary, you just need to throw your clothes out, see, and then you're fine. You know, just throw all your clothes out. You can buy new ones.
And then I have a fat stack of just soundtrack CDs.
Oh shit! All right, what soundtrack CDs? Give me a quick. What's your? Oh man, okay. All right, okay. One.
This is too much Idolmaster music.
Oh my god, Mary. I mean, okay. All right. See, I just. Okay. Well, see, that's like a holiday album or something. I mean, that's. Mary, I just not.
He got them, so he's got to buy the CDs instead.
That's a weird picture when you go back and look at that album art.
No.
There's something
How's
weird.
This weird?
It's
How's this weird? They're
proportion.
Just out.
Their
These
proportions
are like the
are
best. These
weird.
are my favorite ones. These are the good girls. So
The
I had to buy
arms,
this.
I think, is the
Wholesome
thing.
girls.
There's something weird with the arm there, and I don't. It's kind of weird, but. No one else think that the arm is kind of weird enough?
Since we're getting into the weird shit, you want to see the doujinshi I bought?
Yeah. I'm good. I'm interested.
Sean's eating these marshmallows, and let's go. I mean, oh boy.
That Detroit Become Human, that was also a doujinshi. That was from the doujinshi store that I bought all of these from. They had a Detroit Become Human category. So that was pretty cool.
That's weird. Panning
Oh my god.
fucking androids. Android fetishes up there.
Oh man, the darkness is.
First we
around
have
us.
Sorry Master, a Star Wars Episode 3 fan book.
What?
What in the fuck are you talking about? Get that off of the screen!
This
I'm so confused.
this Puyo Puyo doujinshi focused on Satan, who's the best character in Puyo Puyo.
Yeah. I bet it's cute, yeah.
This Agent Coulson only doujinshi.
What in the fuck
Okay.
is going on?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, called Love Together Baby.
You should go die again.
I
I think.
think COVID missed its shot. Yeah. I don't...
Also, all of this doujinshi was on a Black Friday sale, so it was half off.
Somebody
so this
need to-
Agent Coulson
Man,
thing was
what
only
a-
100 yen. So it was a steal of a deal.
Somebody needs to give whoever wrote that COVID is what I'm saying. Good God.
70 cents.
This Thanos one, which is cute.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Cute. Until it kills everybody.
Until it kills
This
everybody,
one
yeah. I mean,
is
that's-
just old and has a bunch of
Okay.
cool old 90s stuff. Like, yeah, there's
That
King
looks-
of
yeah,
Fighters on
it's-
there. There's My.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't opened any of these up at all either, so I don't know what's in
I
them.
thought when we said doujinshi, we were talking. Okay. I thought we were talking about something different.
Here's another Star
Yeah.
Wars one. I think by the same author as that other one before. It's very cute. The back has R2. There's an R2D2 with a bow for some
Yep.
reason.
Of course, that should
And
go. Uh-huh.
then the best one, this Ninja
Oh.
Turtles.
Okay, now that's more
Yo.
kind of yeah. All right, that's more of what I was thinking when we were thinking doujinshi. Getting a little weird with it. All right, good. No, all right.
I want to open this up, and because a lot of the Ninja Turtle ones were porn, and the ones that were like very obviously porno, I did not buy because I was scared. So I'm worried about what this one.
I mean,
has
the
inside of
eyes
it.
on the front make me think something's gonna happen when you open.
I mean, one's carrying the other one in like princess style. So yeah,
There's something weird
That
there.
is true. Well, I mean, that's just normal for Michael.
yeah, I mean, that- no-
that's how he is.
I don't like the peace sign. I don't like, the eyes, the wry smile on the one. It's not looking good.
I'm having difficulty
Listen,
opening
that's what I was
these,
thinking.
but
That
oh
that
well.
Agent Coulson one was that. I'm sorry that I didn't know what doujinshi was. I'm sorry. I just want to apologize.
yeah, I'm glad Diesel's calling you out.
I'm sorry, Weasel in chat. I apologize. I'm a filthy animal. I just assumed.
Yeah, it's not necessarily all filth porno. It's just fan
Doesn't have-
comics.
Doesn't have to be porn, but it usually is.
Yeah, I mean, usually it is though, right? I mean,
That's what sells. So people don't make doujinshi for it to sell. It's their creative passion. I mean, that's why they want to make it.
and that's why Michelangelo is holding Donatello in a warm embrace.
What?
In the-
Olsen, what? Shut up.
somewhere over the what on the
It's
name
a-
of God?
just-
Holy hell!
And I'm glad they put it in English, that part. I'm just like,
How's that Ninja Turtles one? Is it goes bad? Uh-oh.
okay.
Okay, it's going in that direction
Cut it
too.
off.
All right, it's going. All right. All right, yeah,
well,
there.
yeah, good indeed. Yeah.
You all assumed I was the one who was wrong in this. You all were wrong.
Ugh.
Mary, we can't hear you. Press the button. Mary, press the button.
She's so in shock.
She's still in shock.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My brain got. There's nothing bad in it.
We still can. We could. If we had streamed this a couple days earlier, we would have been able to show everything because Twitch now allowed
yeah, the
nudity.
art
Yeah, we could have
rules.
gone. Could have gone all the way with it, but Twitch ruins everything. It's just damn.
Yeah, no. If this Ninja Turtles thing is filthy, there's no way I'm showing it to anyone ever.
Okay. How's this? Yeah, I gotta know. I have to know if the Ninja Turtles thing is filthy.
I'm trying to open it, but it's like friggin' stuck together in these dumb
Ugh.
Japan nails, not letting me open it.
Japan nails. Japan. Japan. Wow. See all the things you can do if you visit Japan.
Display some more photos or something. I
Okay,
don't know.
I'll fill. Hold on. I'll fill. Hold on. Stretch. Here we go. We'll go back to Japan photos.
I would say I think you look very pretty in your kimono, Mary.
Thank you. Well, I think it's the professional photographer that did a lot of the work, the heavy lifting. He did a very good job.
Yeah, the photograph, it's very good. Yeah, the angles and this is really good. Like, yeah, I'm surprised how many photos you took. Like 500 photos, but it's worth it for how gorgeous they all are.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna keep getting older and everything, and we didn't
That's
have
such a
like a
cute
wedding
photo.
or anything. So here's
put
all
that
of
one
our
up.
coupley pictures, I guess.
That's such a cute
Yeah.
photo.
And I'm sure the kids in the future will love looking at them. Like, oh.
Let me get Gary to open this up because I can't friggin' do it, and I'm wasting time. I'm sorry.
I don't. I don't. What? Looking at all these photos, Albie.
Yeah.
What gets you most excited? Like,
To be honest with you,
is this a Nintendo thing?
no, actually not. It's the garden. That's unbelievable looking.
Oh yeah. The look at this one in the water. This is very beautiful.
Yeah, I mean it's just insane.
Yeah, the scenery.
Yeah,
I know Japan is pretty mountains. Yeah, but what I care about. See this fucking Christmas KFC though? Then this looks great, guys.
Man, I want to try Japanese KFC to see if it's any different. That's the thing I want to know.
Actually, this is a Family Mart technically, but might as well be KFC. Sorry.
Wow, I mean, the garden is so cool.
I got this cool Miku cup at a Lawson. It had jelly in the top originally. It was cool. I was like, oh, I saw this on the internet. And then I got it the next day, and I was like, wow, this is what living in Japan is like.
Yeah. For all your nerdy needs.
Okay, I actually have scissors now, so I can see how disgusting this Ninja Turtles thing is.
No. I don't know. I don't know. Look at the pretty flowers, everyone. We don't let her do it. A little bridge too with a little stonework. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah, that temple was the best. There was basically nobody there. That was a thing in Sendai that we went to. Yeah, it was better than like basically all the temples we went to in Kyoto. So, oh well.
It's very pretty, gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really.
Oh, that bridge.
It's a bridge.
Can you go across that bridge?
I want to walk across that bridge.
Yeah, you can walk on. You can walk on it. There were a bunch of people there at the same time, like doing maintenance work on everything. I tried not to get them in the picture, but you can kind of see it.
Are you examining it to make sure it's...
Yeah, I'm looking. It's not bad. It's fine.
No, you get to the end. Yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna look at some.
There's only one page that's questionable, but only because they're related. It's like, I don't understand.
That was anything.
Oh no.
Oh.
That's the one questionable image, but that's it. So we're keeping it classy.
Donatello's doing some machines.
I got a weekly Famitsu that has Sea of Stars on the cover. It's
that's neat.
Yeah,
That's
there's
cool.
a big interview in there with the developers. that I Google translated to
Hmm.
read.
That's cool. I'm surprised Famitsu would cover a foreign game. That
My favorite part of Famitsu though is this big like Elden Ring manga, the gag manga
ooh
that's just
oh
like in the magazine. It's very it's amusing. I don't know.
that's funny.
Man, this Mario parade thing is pretty dang cool. Oh my god, it's
Also, it came
Dialga.
with a code for Grand Blue Fantasy in here, so that's nice. I guess I'm gonna start playing Grand Blue
Mm,
Fantasy again because I got some free shit.
nice. Yeah, this parade is.
Uh, Also another magazine I bought. This is apparently just a men's general interest magazine, and they happen to have a game issue. Um, it's called Brutus.
Brutus.
Apparently, they have a whole
That
chain
too.
of magazines. There's the main magazine is called Popeye, and they're
Oh,
all named after Popeye characters. I think there's like an olive oil or whatever too. But yeah,
Okay.
what?
it's
Why?
odd.
That's bad.
But it's just a general men's magazine, but they cover a lot of like indie games in here, which is pretty neat. I don't know. Good indie game guide.
Is that Pizza Tech? What was that? I don't know. Anyway. Oh,
Just
Night in the Woods, yeah.
okay, all right, a
Hmm.
banger.
Good
Yeah, I
games.
was just like, oh, this is pretty cool. It's not like it's just a weird. It's just a gaming focused issue, but there's also ads for like Chanel watches and shit in here
Oh,
too. So it's just an
Yeah.
odd contrast, I guess.
Magazines. That's yeah.
oh man, that lamp. How do I get a fucking hand on that lamp? That's the lamp I want. Look at that piranha plant lamp.
That was in line for the Mario Kart ride, which was
How do I
basically chaos. That ride was I don't know if I would call it good.
Hey, it's the peach cake.
Yeah, they don't sell that peach cake in America, I guess. And the cookie tasted fucking awful. It had like zero
Oh.
sugar in it. It was I was surprised at how bad it was, but the cake itself was very good.
Yeah.
Looks like a good pasta. Looks like some pasta. It's got like a
So Yoshi egg carbonara. It
oh.
was they also don't sell that one outside
I would
of
hope not.
Japan. Yeah.
How many Yoshis died for that one?
Yeah, I don't know how they dyed the egg. It's very weird. That was a Christmas special cake. I'm guessing the whipped cream looked better before I took the picture, but I don't remember.
I wonder if they have these peach cards in Japanese and English, or if they're only in English. Weird. Hmm. So yeah.
Oh, Mary, did you go to that one museum that we talked about on the podcast? That art museum? What was it called? The really weird one. Oh, what is it called? I'm looking it up.
We went to like a couple museums, but not really any art ones.
What was it called? It was like a sensory experience one or something like that. It was in John Wick.
Oh no, didn't do. Nope.
Okay. Huh. Look at these people. Look at these happy folks here. Look at all this. And they got butterbeer. Right? That's what we're all here for. Butterbeer. Butt beer.
No.
That butterbeer was not very good. I don't know.
Oh.
I like how they just have a statue of the ring girl.
Of course.
What's happening here?
Yeah, that ride specifically, I guess they switch it out with a different theme every so often. Like it's been Doraemon, Attack on Titan, all sorts of different crap.
Doraemon.
Yeah.
Sure, as that. way better than the other two.
Yeah, the ride just has some like video screens inside of it, so I guess
Oh,
they just swap out the video and the music and stuff to make it themed. The Christmas market in Yokohama, that was at the very end of the trip. The sausages were pretty good. Uh-oh, this child is upset.
Oh
Sorry.
no. I love that you have like 70 pictures of this man drinking out of a bottle of milk.
Well, it was some weird cafe. Ultra no milk is what it says, and it just reminded me of the Yakuza side quests. That one famous sub story where
oh yeah.
it was adult babies. So I was like, wow, it does exist. They do exist, or whatever.
Huh. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm
My
glad you.
kid's pretty upset. She's having a meltdown, so
Okay.
I don't know.
If you want to take a moment, we could chat. Me and
Take a
Sean
moment
could
for me
chat
too.
about video games for a bit. Oh God, what have I done?
I have
Nah, I
video
think she's
games.
calming down. It's fine.
Well, okay.
Oh yeah, Gary took a picture of just all the alcohols. You can see it.
Let me see if I can get that.
It's near the beginning of his album. I didn't notice they had a drink called Ska or Skull, I guess. My bad, not Ska.
Skull.
Yeah, it looks like it's some pineapple fruit drink or something. But man, yeah, that was a super fun trip. I definitely want to go again. Yeah.
That's cool. I'm glad you had a nice time. I probably have a lot of. I mean, that memory of the pinball high. I mean, that's got to be. You'll remember that for the rest of your days.
It was a pretty goofy situation. Yeah, I was like, I can't believe this is what's actually going on right now. This is crazy. But a lot of the trip had a lot of moments like that. It was really neat. I can manage planning a whole international trip and getting through train stations and stuff. I feel pretty. It's nice to self-actualize something like that once in a while. Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you know now that if you want to take a trip anywhere, you can do it. You know, you're able to figure it out. I mean, Japan is about as
Yeah,
different
like
as you can get from the United States. So, well, maybe
I
not
bought
as
bus
different.
tickets online, and then I had to go. Like, we missed our first bus
Oh
that
no.
we were supposed to take, but then we figured it out, and we were able to take a different bus that was Thomas the Tank Engine themed to Fuji.
Excuse me?
Excuse
Yeah,
me.
that's in
Go
the
ahead.
pictures too.
What? I need to find this.
Thomas the Tank Engine theme bus.
My hero, Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, I'll try and find those pictures, but
Tommy the Tank.
there's a lot of
Engine?
pictures.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Do you know what? Do you know what Megan's favorite moment was?
No, I don't, because she was on a different part of the trip. Like, we didn't really connect too often.
Oh.
We met up, we were all together in Osaka because
Mhm.
we all stayed in an Airbnb. But other than that, like, we only met up like the first day of the trip. That was about it.
Huh. Well, email us at rumspectac.com and what's your favorite part of the trip, Megan? Let us know.
I will ask her. Also, here's the Thomas the Tank Engine bus. The outside was all themed too, but we only have pictures of the inside, I guess.
Oh my god, so cute. That's cool. That's cool.
You've made Sean's day.
Yeah, I'm very
Is
happy.
hero Thomas the Tank Engine?
I do think that we picked like the exact right time to go, like weather-wise.
Mhm.
All of
Oh,
the
yeah.
leaves were changed in color. It wasn't too cold, wasn't too hot. I don't know. It was nice, but it was also super crowded because of all the leaves changing color and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like Japan could be very hot. It seems like a country that if you went in the middle
Oh,
of
yeah.
summer, it would be like, oh
Humidity.
man, yeah, intense. So you definitely
Oh,
want to pick winter if you were gonna. You would rather go cold than hot, you know.
Yeah. It also snows a lot in some places, so gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, but there's something beautiful about that, you know. You know what I mean?
I'm sure, but fuck
Um,
snow.
Oh.
Also, really liked going to the Mikado arcade. We went to the Ikebukuro location. It's a retro arcade, and the logo was drawn
Sorry.
by the High Score Girl mangaka. Um,
Okay, nice.
their basement floor had smoking, like a smoking section, and it was
Ugh.
all like horse racing and
Yeah, that's the
slot
real
machine
place.
stuff in
Yeah,
that
That's
little
the home
smoking
of the.
area. But also on the basement floor, they had like all of their weird porno games, like porno mahjong games, and just the puzzle games
Of course,
in general.
mahjong games, right? No,
Uh, and there
Video
was
mahjong.
and there was two dudes up on the very third top floor. They were running a Tetris tournament, but they also had a Sailor Moon arcade machine, and like two guys went through and beat the whole game. Like we had to wait for them to beat the game before we could play it. But I don't know, it was really neat. Yeah, I
shit.
wish I could go again right now because it was cool.
Yeah.
But also, part of it is that we were on vacation. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't have to clean anything for like 2 weeks. That was friggin' nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No kids. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh man, that does sound nice.
But yeah, all of the onsen stuff was super great too. Like, I didn't think I would care that much about onsens, but when you're walking 10 miles every day, you appreciate it a lot.
Mhm.
It helps a lot. Um, In Sendai, we stayed at a hotel that had a hot spring, and they also had a sauna. I was there at night. We had gone to like some fancy tempura restaurant with there were a bunch of drunk salarymen there too. It was like some business dinner or something. And after that, I had been drinking a lot, but we went in the onsen, and I feel like doing an onsen after drinking, like it sweats all the toxins out or something.
Heals you.
Like, yeah, it helped a whole lot. Like, I never had a hangover at all on the trip, which I was
Hey, that's
surprised
great.
by. Yeah. But yeah, like, also though, when I was in the sauna, they had a TV in there and it was set to like just regular standard over the air TV, and they were like North Korean missile launched, and I was like, oh Jesus, what the fuck. So I kind of got out of there and I went back to my room. I guess Gary had finished earlier. So I was like, hey, did you see this thing about a missile launching? And then this morning too, I got some alert on my phone about a North Korean missile. And then I was like, I need to delete this app off my phone because I'm no longer in Japan. I don't need to care anymore.
I don't know if you ever did need to. That seems like probably something that you get used to. After a while, it's like, oh, again today? All right, well.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. But...
Go ahead, Sean, in the comments section.
Did you went to a cat manga cafe or something?
Yes, we went to a cat cafe in Sendai. I think it was called Nono. It was very nice.
They're so adorable.
Yeah, they were cute. They didn't want anything to do with me. They liked Gary. They were all very young and playful, cute kitty cats. It was neat.
Oh my! This looks like the best place ever. Sorry.
Man, a cat cafe, huh? Lord.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a video. I feel kind of bad that we went to this cat cafe because it's not like the most ethical one. Like there are ones that are run as like rescues or whatever. This one was run like a business, but they seemed fine.
Okay.
Wow.
Was this Spider-Man cartoon playing? What is this? Sorry, I was
All
looking.
right. We gotta stop looking at these. We could go on and on and on and on. I'm just.
I had linked a video in Twitch of like, here's some Japanese lady and her kid going to visit this cat cafe. Um,
Did you have KFC though, Mary, over there? Was it better than our
no,
KFC?
I didn't. I had Moss Burger, and the fries were really good, but
Ooh.
the burger was pretty bad. Like
Oh.
it was like
No.
it wasn't beef. It was like a breakfast sandwich patty, like pork sausagey. So that was kind of disappointing, but I figured that was going to happen.
Huh.
Also, McDonald's in Japan was bad.
What?
I didn't. Yeah.
What? I don't believe you.
I had a Samurai Mac, and it tasted like garbage. It was like way too. The teriyaki sauce on it was awful. So I don't know. Maybe I just picked bad.
The anime doesn't lie to me. That's the
Please.
Japanese McDonald's is the best.
It has to be.
Fries and nuggets were fine because they were just normal McDonald's fries and nuggets. But yeah, I was like, I want to try the Samurai Mac. This is a fun gimmicky thing. And I was like, this tastes like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, no doubt.
I guess they could. I guess the way they probably do sauces is different and probably terrible.
It was also super sloppy. It was like messy.
Oh.
Yeah, I was surprised.
It's just like them samurai.
Of course.
Here's two things in Japan I was surprised by. All the toilet paper is garbage awful.
Okay.
It's real bad.
Bring your own.
It was bad everywhere. I guess because they have bidets, but still, I don't know.
True.
And I was surprised. People talk about how like clean Japan is, but the thing that I noticed the most, like walking around, is how stinky and dirty it is. Like, people, that's trash day, and you can tell, like you smell the trash walking around. There was a lot of sewer smells and stuff too. I was kind of surprised. I don't know.
Huh. Okay. Maybe that's why they're so clean. Yep. They're like, man, everything stinks around here all the time. We gotta clean up a little bit, and it never works. So.
Yeah, I was surprised at how stinky it was.
Huh.
Also,
how much takoyaki did you eat?
A lot. Basically, there was a takoyaki place like 1 block away from our Airbnb in Osaka, nice. And that was great. I ate a lot of convenience store and grocery store food because restaurants are not open very late in Japan. They like all close at 9, and it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
That was another thing that I was impressed in a negative way by, is the store hours are pretty fucking garbage. Like, stores don't open until 11 in the morning, and then they close at like 7 at night or whatever, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of sucked. Unless your place is known as like a 24 hours place, they close very early.
Okay. How is the takoyaki? What is
it? Was good.
It
was goopy. Yeah. It was goopier than you would expect because I'm used to, like, if we get it in the US, it's usually frozen first beforehand and then like flash fried or something, like not made from scratch. When you make it from scratch with batter, it's very goopy when they give it to you.
Oh. Huh.
Like, I would buy it at the train station, and then we would get back to our Airbnb like 10 minutes later after walking, and that was the perfect time to eat it because it wasn't so burn your mouth hot and the goop solidified a little bit more. It was kind of perfect train station pick up and eat when you get home.
It has octopus in it, right?
Yeah, and also it was fucking cheap. Oh my god. 15 takoyaki balls for like 600 yen. It was insane. Wow. So, yeah, since we were staying at an Airbnb, I was like, I'm buying takoyaki for everybody. Here you go.
Keep them coming.
Here you go, y'all.
Awesome.
600 yen is about $4.42 for the United States people out there that
Yeah,
want to answer
it
that.
was cheap as
Yeah.
hell, and it was a lot of takoyaki. Like I'm used to paying $6 for like 3 of them or whatever in America. So
Man, I can buy a lot of takoyaki for $4. Go ahead.
you want no, got a question? Yeah, sorry.
Go ahead, Sean.
I got to the pinball section of this photo album. This looks like a really nice place.
It was super nice.
But why is there 3 Playboy pinball machines?
I guess this
Well-
dude has a collection. Yeah, I don't know. He has like all of them.
You know?
Yeah.
Some questions you don't maybe want answers to.
Yeah, it look like they're off in a corner or something. So understand.
Yeah,
his
they
dark
were all.
corner.
It was really nicely set up. Like overall, the arcade. It was really well done.
It's a fucking lot, man. Yeah, like 4 Star Wars. Yeah, this is really cool.
Yeah, I kind of wish we had went there like the first day we were in Osaka, so I could have kept
Oh,
going back or whatever. Like we went like the last day of our Osaka trip because that's when the pinball tournament was. But yeah, I wish I had more time to do a lot of things. So
Yeah.
that's why I feel like my major mistake was putting in too many hotel changes because that takes travel time, and instead of spending my time like lugging luggage around on a train, I could be doing something else instead. So I feel like I fucked up a little bit there, but
It's always hard to know. I think like travel time and stuff in a country. Like, I wouldn't. That'd be so hard to figure out. How do you know when? Like, oh man, we're moving. But how long did that take in traffic and what's going on with stuff? Yeah, I mean that's.
yeah, and like because we were coming back from Kawaguchiko on a highway bus on Sunday afternoon, it was fucking the highway was packed full of people like coming back to Tokyo for Monday morning. So that was probably like a mistake. That highway bus, like the bus to get over there, it took like an hour and a half. To get back to Tokyo, it took closer to 4 hours because there were
Oof.
like car wrecks on the road and shit. So I wasn't able to go to the Fist of the North Star exhibition that day because that bus took just too fucking long. So yeah, stuff like that were my only real fuck ups, I guess.
I just love that you have a Jaws picture in this album.
Also, I got to the train museum part. This is fucking fantastic. All these miniatures. Oh my god, they're so cool. And like you're inside of a train. This is so cool.
They had a giant diorama too. Yeah, a big giant diorama that we didn't get to see running, but it was very cool. Let me just show off more. Oh my god, this DJ Frosty, you gotta show some of the video. His helmet. This was at Universal Studios Japan. It was like Watch Dogs. His helmet is a full LED like screen, and it would animate when he would talk and everything. It was fucking crazy.
Oh,
I
shit.
was like, oh my god,
DJ
this
Frosty,
shit
go
exists
off!
in real life. It was cool. I was impressed. I was not expecting to be impressed by DJ Frosty at Universal Studios, but it was really neat.
That's silly.
Look at DJ Frosty hitting it. Oh man.
Yeah, like just the fully animated like pixel face helmet thing. That was really cool. They did a bunch of different effects like for the songs and stuff. It was weird. Here's some more crap we bought. Here's
Ooh.
Battle Tetris for 480 yen. Here's Kirby Superstar, I think. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
This one was 600 yen. Here's Wonder Project J2 for the N64 for 600 yen.
Alright.
Here's a Goemon game that has the good song in it for 800
Hold on.
yen. Oops. Panel de Pawn for the Super Nintendo. We bought a lot of like stuff that just basically was like a good deal for games that we didn't already have. We weren't like trying to get big, expensive, holy grail type stuff.
Yeah.
But like We didn't own Donkey Kong Country 3. It was only 720 yen, and it's like 20 bucks loose for the US version. Like, who cares what the story on Donkey
Yeah.
Kong Country is? Like,
Yeah, it's not barely in text anyways. So yeah.
going through more pictures. Oh, that was at Coco Curry Ichibanya. That was so good. We had that in Osaka. Here's an Angelique game for the PlayStation 2, a special edition. It was only 720 yen.
Oh,
It's crazy. Made by Ruby Party, the female developers.
oh. Is
I heard
this
of
a
that
bunch
before.
of? What in the hell is this?
Oh.
Is this like keycaps?
Oh, those are a bunch of mechanical keyboard
Are
parts.
you kidding
that
me?
we found, yeah,
That
in a
is
store.
really cool. Holy shit.
Yeah, like I feel like we just didn't have enough time to. We would see something cool, but we were on our way to go do something else. And another thing that's awful, if you want to eat at a specific restaurant in a train station, you're basically fucked because they're impossible to find. Like, if it's, that was a pain in the ass.
Are train stations like huge? Is that what you mean?
Yes, they're huge, and you can't tell like where anything is using Google Maps or whatever. I got Tokimeki Memorial Girls Side, the 4th game for the Switch.
Yeah, I saw the picture of that. I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah. Got Idolmaster Stella Stage. I got so many fucking games, you guys. This was only 100 yen. The first Idolmaster game. Yeah.
For 360? Yeah.
Yep.
Oops, yeah. Surprising.
No, yeah, the first Idolmaster game was a 360 exclusive. So, yeah, I'm surprised it took off. Yeah.
Huh.
That's weird.
Man, look at that manhole cover. That's a good manhole cover. Hell yeah. Look at that manhole cover. Damn.
Idolmaster SP for the PSP. Cheapy.
Yeah.
It's only 270 yen.
Wow.
A lot of the PSP games were cheap as fuck, so that I bought a lot of them because I was bad and pirated a lot of games instead of actually buying them.
I mean, can we blame you?
Miku?
Not really.
I bought a lot of Miku crap. Yeah. Tokimeki Memorial 4 for the PSP.
Nice. Did you see a lot of Vita games in general? I'm assuming I'm not.
Yes, I did, but most of the games that were at Book Off were Otome games, basically, in Japanese. So I was like, I'm not going to buy any of these. Instead, I will buy this Tokimeki Memorial drama game that Kojima worked on, or whatever. Oh boy.
Oh, right. They made a lot of spin-offs.
How was Yakitori? Is that the frying meat thing? Were they good as they look?
That's Korean barbecue.
Is that Korean barbecue? Okay.
Yeah, it is, but it's in Japan. Yeah, that was really good. That was in Osaka. This family restaurant simulation game for the PlayStation. I was like, okay, this looks interesting.
Okay, go ahead.
Dokapon for the PlayStation.
Nice.
Instead of the new Switch version.
Huh.
I don't know. Puyo Puyo 2 Remix for the PlayStation. They got damaged in the friggin' luggage, but oh well. Picross 3D.
Oh.
Because I didn't actually own it. I don't know why I didn't own it.
That's great.
I saw you playing Picross on an arcade machine. Like, what's happening there?
It's a weird Korean arcade port, but it was the Japanese localization. It's a weird Picross.
Okay.
Koban Police.
I guess that's all the games I bought, though. That was a lot of games, but there's a Majima coming out of a manhole.
I wonder if was that for the zombie game that nobody liked.
I don't think so. Here's a
Okay.
Rama 1/2 gachapon of Akane.
Here-
I don't know.
Oh, how much gachapon did you do?
Yeah.
A shitload. They're all
Nice.
over the place. It's a mess
Yeah.
right now.
Hey, what the hell is going on with these Tom and Jerry things here?
Shoot.
What in the world?
I don't know. We were like, what the hell is this? Yeah.
That's weird.
This cute purse I got from Universal Studios Japan they made they have these Spider-Man instant ramens that you can buy at Universal, but they turned it into a purse. Also, the packaging.
That's
The Spider-Man ride was closing down in like a month, so that was a lot of fun getting
Huh.
to ride it again.
that's cool.
Did Japan get attacked by Godzilla while you were there, or that's a shame.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I just seen this Godzilla picture here. A little animatronic guy. He's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, he's an old guy.
Oh man, that's so cool. Yeah, there's something so crazy about Japan that like the best thing about it is like you sometimes find like a weird little corner and it's like, hey, here's just a regular vending machine, but it's so crazy and different that you're like, oh shit. Look at this vending machine. It's a nice vending machine. What is Sean doing? Is he holding his tropical pineapple marshmallows above his face?
Okay, tropical pineapple marshmallow.
Those look good.
They're very good.
When do we
Apparently
stop
Tom-
doing the travel log? When
I don't
I
know.
know how to
I'm-
transition
I'm
away now.
basically- Yeah, you can start talking about games.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
So
fine.
sorry we're boring you here, Albie. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I mean, I'm sure Mary has to go soon, but
I'm
I-
fine.
I really,
I
yeah.
that was very fascinating. I really enjoyed hearing your trips, Mary.
Yeah, I feel like I wish I could remember. I don't know. I don't think there's any stories that I'm super forgetting that I need to tell. But it was
Hey,
neat.
That's cool. I'm glad
You were
you
there
had
for
fun.
you were there for like 3 weeks, right?
It was a little over 2 weeks, but
So
yeah.
There's a lot to hard to remember everything, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Seemed like a great time. And now you know
Also-
for the future what places you will like to explore in more detail.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I don't know. Like one of these Universal pictures, you can see like the Donkey Kong stuff. Like I was surprised you could see it, and then I took a picture, and then I noticed other people are taking pictures of it.
Everybody just wanted to follow your lead. They're just like, oh hey, look at this person's taking a picture of this. I should take a picture of this too.
Oh yeah, Rapid is saying that Tom and Jerry is apparently
Yeah.
super popular in Japan. I did see that they had a Tom and Jerry like pop-up cafe somewhere when I was looking up stuff, so that makes sense.
Is the Donkey Kong
Sure.
thing you're talking about the yellow Donkey Kong?
Yeah, it's this well, no, here. I linked it in the Twitch chat. Let me link it. I don't know.
Oh.
Huh.
Aztec Donkey Kong.
Yeah, like right after we went there though, they put out that YouTube video talking about the Donkey Kong land opening up I think in spring. So, and it's only going to have one ride and one store and like one food cart. It's going to be pretty small, but
Huh. Honestly, the only reason I want to do this podcast is just talk about your stories. I don't really have. I mean, game wise,
yeah.
I don't have much.
Yeah, I barely played anything. Like even on the trip, I meant to play. I brought the Steam Deck.
Mhm.
We watched some Sailor Moon, old Sailor Moon dub at that Osaka Airbnb, and that was nice. That's what I wanted to do. So we did that. and I played like a small amount of Persona 5 Tactica in Sendai because we had some extra time. But other than that, and a little bit more Persona 5 Tactica on like the bullet train, that's basically all I did. I didn't play much of anything at all.
Okay.
I did play Idolmaster though because it was on my phone and it was easy, and I bought I bought iOS cards while I was there because I didn't have to pay Play Asia or anybody else like an extra 10 or 20 bucks, so it was nice.
Huh. Well, all right. I mean,
I want to go to more museums next time,
yeah.
though, for sure, and try and go to more restaurants in general, because I didn't really plan out I only got reservations for one place, because it was hard to do. It was all in Japanese, and I was like, they're gonna cancel it. I don't know.
I feel like
They
the
didn't
thing you
let
got to
me.
do is you got to find your Tokyo tiny little bar. That's what you got to do. You know, your hole in the wall place where you like the drinks. That's one of your goals for next time. Find a little tiny bar.
Yeah, we didn't really go to any of those little tiny bars. Like the only little tiny thing we went to was like a small Chinese restaurant
What
in Kyoto, and that was the best Chinese food I've ever had.
what is
But
Sean doing, by the way?
I don't know. It
Have I
looks like he's
missed some?
looking for something.
Have I missed something in this whole thing?
Oh,
Or
you were talking before about big touristy things and how
uh-huh.
crowded it was or whatever. We went to Kiyomizu-dera uh, on the 27th because they had some night illumination thing. Like they light up the whole temple, and it was super crowded, but it was very much worth doing, I think. Like we had to wait in line to take pictures basically, but it was so beautiful.
Oh,
It
cool.
was it was good. I hope Papa's okay.
I don't know what happened. He just
Don't
started
worry
wandering around
about
in the
it.
background, and I didn't really know what was going on. I kind of felt like I had just zoned out for like 20 minutes there, but you know, those are good pictures. I won't lie to you. Let me tell you
I
about.
got to eat all the stuff I basically wanted to
Yeah.
eat, so that was good.
What is like? Is there one thing you wish you had eaten that you didn't get a chance to? Is there one thing you're like, I would like to try X, Y, or Z?
Really fancy sushi omakase thing. We did not book one of
Okay.
those, and I kind of wish we had, but oh well.
Huh. Okay. All right. I will hide this thing above my face now. There we go. All right. Cool.
Maybe more curry too.
More curry.
Yeah, we didn't eat enough curry, I don't think.
Well, you didn't miss much while you were gone because all I played was Skull and Bones. Is that
Oh
okay?
no. Why? Why?
There's a beta going on this weekend for Skull and Bones, and it's yeah, still. I think I was in the alpha. I think we talked about this months and months ago for Skull and Bones when they were trying to put this out. They've changed a lot. I still don't think it's a very good game. Just to wrap it up here,
They did
it's
change a lot though from the last
oh
time
yeah,
we played
yeah.
it. Well, they're at least trying, I guess.
Yeah, they did a lot. Like you open on a, big pirate ship battle. You learn the basic controls of controlling a ship, and then you get killed. Your ship gets blown up by like a huge amount of other ships, and then you're just on a little dinghy raft kind of thing, just sailing around. Interesting enough, you're in the Indian Ocean rather than anywhere else. You're in the Indian Ocean being a pirate, so that's
Oh,
a different thing.
quickly,
Uh huh.
rapid ask: did you get any sushi?
Oh, that's good.
Conveyor belt sushi?
Yes, we did. We did, and it was super, super duper cheap. I
Nice.
had an awesome Christmas pistachio parfait that had pistachio and like ice cream and strawberries. It was so good. I think that was at
Oh
Hama
shit.
Sushi. It was, I think there are pictures in Gary's photos eventually. But yeah, we had 3 people. It was less than like we all had like alcoholic drinks and a bunch of food, and it was less than 40,000 or 4,000. So like less than
Wow.
$30. It was
It's like
the food prices were fucking insane. I was flabbergasted anytime we ate anything, just how cheap it was, and all the drinks were cheap. Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh,
like
that's
every time I
yeah,
hear
that's
about
nice.
maybe it's only Europe, but like every time I hear about somebody going to another country, they always say like the food is expensive. Maybe that's just Europe.
We blame the Europeans around here. We blame the Europeans.
That's yeah. And
Looking at you,
I
Weasel.
want to get. I never had sushi before. I really want to get into getting. I really want to get into sushi. You know, I want to cultured.
I don't think I could do it. I'm sorry. I don't think.
There was something we ate at the onsen that I was hoping we wouldn't have to ever eat. Here, let me link a picture.
Ooh.
What is it? That fermented soybean stuff? Oh, okay. Oh boy, here we go, folks.
It's worse than natto. Have you heard of shirako before? Shirako?
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
It's also called milt. It was cod milt labeled as on our menu. It's basically the sacks that hold semen for a fish.
Okay.
So we ate that, and I was not. I mean, I was surprised it was as edible as it was. I was like, well, I'm here. So let's do this. Yeah.
Mary, what the fuck are you doing?
It was, yeah, that was scarier to me than eating like raw horse or chicken or something.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna hide that picture. I don't need to see that ever again in my life. How was that? Was that?
It was creamy, I guess. Creamy and tasted like the sea. Not really. It tasted creamy and fishy.
Well, folks, that's been Rum from Baghdad for the 17th of December.
Skull and Bones. So you're excited for the game?
Yeah, really, Skull and Bones. I love pirates.
I'm glad I remembered that story. I knew I was forgetting a story. I knew I was forgetting a Japan story.
Skull and Bones, pirates, rum, bananas. Yar, har, 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 har,
har. If it gets on Game Pass, would you want to play it more?
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You would?
Yeah. Actually, here's my hot take. It could be good. There is a way for this game to be good. It's not good right now, but there is a way, and that's more than I could say.
Do you mean that like in the final product, it might be more to do, or in they'll keep adding more to it after release to make it good, like Sea of Thieves?
They could do that. Like they could take a Sea of Thieves approach. Like I felt like when I played the alpha, I felt like there was no hope. However long that was, I felt like literally this game should not ship. It was not fun. I think Sean, you played that alpha with me, didn't you?
No, fuck no.
Who the hell played this? Well, someone else here. Was it DJ?
It might have been DJ. I kind of remember.
Someone in this podcast, me and him played it. And like it was just not fun. It felt very much like Collectathon. Running around, picking up resources, bringing them back over and over and over again, like very. I mean, to someone to expect it with an alpha, but like it felt unnecessarily empty. Very like there's no one out here, there's nothing happening. You just go from A to B. At least now there's stuff happening. I think it's really interesting when you start off with a tiny little ship. And you're getting attacked by like sharks and alligators, and you're on like you got a little spear, and you gotta go ha and hit the alligator or the shark with the thing.
That is not what I anticipated this game would be, though. No, I don't know.
Yeah, it's really different. I think the voice acting is unbelievably bad. I mean, unprofessionally done in a way that I don't know what they did there. not good.
Yeah, let's not critique it too much since it's not a final
Yeah.
product. But I don't know.
It
Do you think that do you see
yeah.
any worth in trying it at
Yes,
all
I
once it
I
comes
think
out?
there's a path here for them. More than I did before. There is now okay, this loop is really neat. I enjoy the hey, you're building up this boat. I think how they're doing missions and gathering is a vastly improved.
Okay.
You know, there is something here. It's I mean they got the AC Black Flag stuff and it's working. The
Okay.
combat's fun. I could see PvP being good. There's ground, fertile ground here, where I felt like before it was a desert of wasted potential.
Well, hopefully the boat's not on the ground. It can be in the sea.
Thank you for that. Wonderfully done.
I'm saying.
I have to say, like, I am morbidly curious about Skull and Bones, but I think that's about all that it has kind of going for it, is just like people wanted to see, like, how bad is it really? But I
It
don't
is
know.
not as bad now as it was. It is.
Okay.
They have done
Okay.
something. They have put some work in. It is now a shippable game, in my opinion. I mean, that's, you know, as much as you
Well,
can say for this game that's been kind of bouncing around. Apparently, every Ubisoft studio is taking a crack at it because, boy, the intro to this game shows like 10 different Ubisoft studios.
Oh wow.
Like, it starts out Ubisoft Singapore, Ubisoft Berlin, I don't know, like 100 different Ubisofts, and it's like, oh, okay. This has bounced around a lot. And it still feels like it needs more, which is kind of scary. But
Yeah, like I've seen a lot of people complaining with this new open beta about load screens, like black load screens. Does that bother you?
yeah, there's some black load screens. I also think the loading sometimes doesn't work right. It'll load you in and then it like bounce out almost and then load you again. Like
Oh,
there's
like it
some
loads, but then it doesn't hit the server yet or
or something
whatever.
like that.
So
Yeah,
it,
like there's
yeah.
I'm seeing some of that. I'm seeing some like I definitely had one thing that hard locked it where it was like I did a story beat. It did like a cutscene from a story beat where you're like, hey, you boarded a ship and you take treasure off of it. It bounced me back to my ship to start moving again after taking all the stuff off that one ship. And it was just, there was no menu, couldn't move, just sat there as a boat for a while. And so I had to just quit out at that point. So there's still some serious technical issues there too that they're going to need to work on prior to release. But this is a beta, so you expect some of that.
And
Yeah.
I saw also a lot of people complaining like the boarding an enemy ship is just like a cutscene or whatever, and like I don't know.
Yeah, it's just literally you get up close, you press R, your guys fling off stuff, and it's just like a quick cutscene. There's no hand to hand combat. There's no third person action game stuff or first person action game stuff.
Yeah, it's just the ship combat or whatever. Well, that's what they always said it was going to be,
Yeah.
but
I mean, Sea of Thieves has hurt this game deeply in a way that I don't know if it can. I don't know if it ever will find that audience because Sea of Thieves is what it is right now, and I think it's gonna be tough. But they could. There's ground here. There's something they could do. They could make this a fun game. But who knows if they will.
but they're still not done making it a fun
It's
game
been 20
yet,
years.
sounds
It seems like
yeah.
it's been trapped in this hell that I just don't know if it can escape. But
I think it comes out in February.
It has to,
they finally
yeah. It
said
has to.
now. Yeah,
has
so
to. The only way forward is to release it and then iterate on stuff in it. Like that's the only way you can do it. Is just put it out and hope they support it. Because who knows? But Game Pass, if it comes to it, check it out. It's pretty fun. There's a moment here. I had fun.
is that
I
is
killed
that
a shark.
new Avatar game on Game Pass?
no. They want your $70.
They want your $70.
Okay.
Please.
Oh,
Or
that's not
$15
happening.
a month.
Oh crap! I'm still paying for EA. I forgot.
Oh, I hope you have like the cheap tier.
That's
at
how they
least.
get you. Yeah. No, I don't. I don't know. I think it's the expensive one. Maybe I'll play that today.
You should
I-
play some of
I-
that Fortnite stuff, Mary. You should check some of
I
that
did
out.
play some of it. I bought the battle pass. I played the Rock Band experience.
I gotta do that
thing
too.
In
Yeah,
there.
it's on my list.
It's not very good. It's very
Oh.
rudimentary, but it's neat that it's in there.
Mhm.
I also saw you playing the finals, Mary. Is
Yes,
that
I
you?
did. Yeah.
How's that? Should we check that one out?
It's actually pretty neat. Yeah,
Let's
it's
check that
ex
out.
Battlefield devs. It's it's not very complicated, but the uh, the verticality on the map and the items they give you, it I don't know. It's okay. I
Cool.
barely played any of it, so I feel like I can't really make judgment on it. But it was fun, the little bits that I played, and I won a couple matches, and I was like, this is pretty fun.
Yeah, I installed it and I meant to play it, but and I heard the terrain destruction is pretty cool too. So
Yes, there is a lot of, and it actually factors into the gameplay quite a bit. Like,
oh
once you figure out, like, oh, I can just fucking blow up anything, like, yeah, there's a lot to that game, a lot of mobility, and it reminds me almost of like Titanfall or whatever, a little bit. But yeah, all the destructibility, it's pretty neat. And it's only like 20 gigs to like download it,
yeah,
which is nice also. Like, hey, a game that's not fucking 100 gigs.
yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to talk about? That's the only real big game that I've played this week that I wanted to really mention.
I just wanted to say about Persona 5 Tactica. Like, I played some more of it when we got home. Um, that game reminds me of a phone game. It's really weird. The structure and format of it, it's very phone gamey. I have not played the Mario Rabbids games, but the map and the style of battles actually seems a lot like those games from what I've seen on video. I haven't played it, like I said, but the format, it's story I don't care about.
Mm-hmm.
Story is like whatever. And then here's a small map strategy battle, very small map, with 3 extra objectives that I can do to get more rewards. And then you do a battle, here's some more story. You do a battle, here's some more story. It just feels very phone gamey, especially the way they want you to replay these small bite-sized stages and play them perfectly to unlock more stuff. I don't know. It's okay, but I really don't care about what's going on in it. So I don't know if I'm gonna play much more of it, but it
Yeah,
looks nice.
all the Persona spin-offs feel like so like, fillery. Like nothing important. It's like sometimes the gameplay might be interesting, but like you're never like that invested into what's happening.
This one feels extra fillery for some reason.
Yeah,
Like it's just extra, nothing matters. The I think it's partly because the map sizes
art
are so
style. Oh,
small too. I kind of like the chibi art style. I liked the Persona Q
Mm-hmm.
games, but the Persona Q games felt a lot meatier than this. This feels way more portable-y in a bad way. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
yeah, inconsequential, I guess.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it, but like nothing I've seen of it makes me want to try it out, even though it's on Game Pass. So I haven't installed, so I might still play it, but yeah, it's not really interesting to me so far from what I've seen.
I just feel
Yeah, I was just interested in it because I thought it was neat because it was like a global release
Right.
kind of
Oh
thing.
yeah,
Like it was coming out in Japan and they were advertising it there like right at the same time. So I was like, I'm gonna download it and play it. And then I was like, this is kind of boring.
yeah,
I don't know. I just feel like those spin-off games never interest me as much as their actual personas. Like I just
I like the dancing games a whole lot, but maybe that's just me. So
okay.
I know, like the fighting games, those were really well done. But again, with the dancing games and the fighting games, they're made by studios who are really good at that genre, the game they're trying to make. And I don't feel like this like SRPG, tactical RPG. I don't think it seems like it's doing anything special from what
Right.
I've
it is
seen.
not like it's yeah, maybe if I played it on a harder difficulty or something, but no, it's just I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't feel like there's any depth to it
Yeah.
whatsoever. But also, I was still in kind of the beginning of the game where they were still rolling out tutorial stuff. Like, I got to where you could equip personas on people or whatever, and I was like, this is still not. You're not doing enough here. You need to do some more. But a game that does everything and won't quit, fucking Tevi. That's a good
Tevi?
game. Tevi came out. I wasn't able to play it until I got home,
Mhm.
and I've barely played any of it because I've been too sick. Like my brain and all of my
Oh shit! This game.
synapses are not firing fast enough. But Tevi, it's very good.
Yeah, it got really good reviews.
yeah.
Holy cow! All right, Tevi out here. Huh. Look at Tevi.
I plan on playing a buttload of Tevi and Tokimeki Memorial 4 Girls Side this week on the podcast, so get ready to hear about that, I guess.
Yeah, me and Sean are going to play more Fortnite, more Valheim, and we're going to play
What?
some goddamn Remnant 2.
Oh, let's all try the finals, too.
The
I
finals.
want to get into Remnant 2. I'm jealous of you guys.
Well,
That's
you
so
might
cool that
be
they put it
surprised.
on Game Pass.
You know, you never know what happens in the next couple of days. You never know. We'll see.
What do you mean?
Don't you worry about it. You never know what happens. You know?
I don't.
You know, Santa Claus is only right around the corner here. You may be surprised.
Well, Remnant 2 is on Game Pass, so
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that crazy and weird?
that's nice.
I'm busting. Me and Sean bought it on Steam.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. But it's crazy how I've gotten the Remnant games for free. Like, I got Remnant 1 for free on Epic or whatever, and then that's one of the few free games that I played because it's actually good. And yeah, now, well, free. This one isn't really free, but
Let me
you know
tell
what
you,
I mean.
Remnant 2 is really good, Mary. I mean, it's.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Real
I wish
good.
I had more time. Like, yeah, I want more time for everything.
Mm-hmm.
I've been taking up way too much time sleeping because I've been sick, and it's sucky.
Sleep.
I hate it. It's the worst. It sucks. It sucks when you're like so exhausted you want to actually do something and you start trying to do it and you're just like, no, I'm literally falling asleep. Yeah, I can't even do this.
Well, with that said, how about we wrap up? Let everybody get back to their days here. Anything else? Anybody else had hot burning thing they wanted to add here? Sean, can you talk to me a little bit about what is it called there? That Commando game you played on the NES.
Oh, why can't I talk about my games? Are we wrapping up?
Go ahead.
Like,
Don't. I won't.
You got to talk about. You got to give us anything out yet for like 20 minutes. I can't talk about fine. Sorry.
Go ahead. Hit it.
How's Heavy? This looks really cool, Mary. Heavy looks really cool.
It is really cool, but I haven't even gotten past the part of the demo that
Oh, okay.
like. I beat the demo before the game came out, and the demo is actually pretty long. It's substantial. So yeah, I haven't even. I have to redo all my progress, so that kind of sucks. But whatever.
Next time. Okay.
All right, Sean, go ahead. Talk to me about your game.
But it's a very good game. I do recommend. That demo was fucking good. So yeah, play Tevi if you can.
Play Tevi.
Sorry.
Tevi.
Please.
By the way, I didn't know I spelled it. Am I allowed to talk about games?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Cutting off.
Go ahead.
Okay. This whole thing. Okay. Sorry. I don't want to waste your time, Albie. I know you're busy. You gotta.
Very busy day. I gotta go get a Christmas tree. Very busy day.
Wait, what?
Oh.
I don't know if you have it yet. It's like a week before Christmas.
Yeah, my family
It's
had
a
COVID and we
nightmare.
still have a Christmas tree.
Man, it's been a nightmare. I don't want to talk about my weeks. It's been not good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been tough. I apologize.
But
I'm
also
bad.
we have a little kid, so it was like mandatory. We had to get a Christmas tree. She is all about Christmas this year.
Aw.
She has woken up and cried because she thinks it's going to be Christmas when she wakes up, and we set up a calendar for her, but yeah.
That's cute.
It is cute.
Are you doing cookies for Santa this year? You leaving out a
Yes.
cup and a plate?
Also, I forgot to mention, like, one of the best things in Japan was the amount of cute kids' clothes that we bought
Oh.
and brought over.
Oh, that's cool.
They have fancy kids' clothes in Japan with these fancy kid clothes brands that are like Zuppa Toscana. Or they all have like weird made up Italian names like Mezzo Piano and shit.
Oh.
Mezzo piano. Ooh, fancy.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Boy. Wow,
It
that's
has
got
a little bow on
it's
the
got a little
back.
bow
It's
on the
so
back.
fancy. It's
Well-
fancy as hell. I got her like a bunch of these outfits in Japan.
the little
in the
frill
mall.
neck
Yeah.
piece there is really
Yeah.
nice too.
They have the cutest kids' clothes over there. It's ridiculous. And then when I looked up this brand when I came home, because I was curious about it, I found a bunch of weird Reddit posts of like adults trying to wear it, like fit into it.
You know, I'm not gonna poo-poo on anybody's parade, but
It is adorable,
It is
so I can
adorable.
understand why. Yeah.
Okay, Sean, talk to me about your games.
Anyways, I was gonna focus on.
Oh man, oh man.
It's
Is
a
that
inside out
reversible?
reversible like two-sided beret that I got at USJ.
Oh my god.
Yeah, my sister got the Babam one and I got the Ghost one.
Put the ghost thing on.
No,
Mandatory.
Don't to.
Mandatory.
No,
That's adorable.
That looks dumb as hell.
Maybe it would be better if the arms were sticking out. I don't know.
Don't look at me. I'm Boo. Don't look at me.
I got this for Leona.
Oh,
It's a little princess crown, and I like the little attached earrings. It's very cute.
That's.
that
I was
one
thinking,
might.
how much luggage? Oh,
How much
don't know.
luggage?
Yeah.
There you go.
It
Yeah.
was very full. We had 2 big suitcases.
Yeah.
And then we got 2 big duffel bags, so we had 4 pieces of luggage total. Big ass. Oh, and Gary's giant backpack too. This looks dumb as hell.
Yeah. um. Anyways.
Sorry. Talk about video games.
I it's sorry. Anyways, so I was going to focus on old games this week. This last week I talked about the newer games. That will quickly mention I got back into playing Liza P.
Oh man, he's in.
And I think I'm at least halfway in by this point. I beat like 4 bosses. I think that game's fantastic. Like I think most of those games at this point I bounce off pretty quickly. I lose my desire to want to keep playing. But for Liza P, I still keep wanting to playing. They keep adding stuff in that keep adding mechanics that that are keeping me invested. Like stuff like adding new arms for you to do and just like all this and like adding like I got to a vendor that offers you special weapons. That he sells that you have to use soul gems that you get from bosses you defeat to buy, and it's like all this cool stuff that keep adding in and keep adding new enemies. It's all cool. I like Liza P a lot. I want to beat it with the next podcast because I think it's pretty fantastic, and
I gotta play some more.
it didn't get. I'm sad I didn't get more recognition during the Game Awards. So I think it's a very good game.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's a super good game, and I also need to finish it. But yeah, I guess there were just too many good games this year.
Oh, yeah.
In general.
It is.
I gotta play Alan
yeah.
Wake 2 also, and then Baldur's Gate 3. That's a lot.
Yeah. But anyways, I want to play. So last time I was like, hey, I got this Miu Mini. I got so I'm playing all these old games. Blah blah blah. I'm using this as a way to like explore consoles that I have little knowledge about, like the PC Engine or TurboGrafx 16 and the PC Engine CD, and especially the Neo Geo. I haven't played like any Neo Geo games other than like dabbling with like Metal Slug and stuff like that. So
all right.
So I'm taking this opportunity to play a lot of Neo Geo games too. How like Neo Geo is so weird. How the Neo Geo CD is weird because the Neo Geo CD is just like the Neo Geo games but ported to a CD basically, except for a couple exclusives. And how like the Neo Geo Pocket is just a Neo Geo, but all the games are chibi form. Like Neo Geo is just a weird thing, and how like, but it's so cool. Like how
Mm-hmm.
they basically like have put like arcade and like how they so arcade in the MVS the arcade system, but then like they have the home version, which is just arcade games you can play at home. Oh, very cool. So I'm getting my way to the Metal Slug games. I also played a bunch of the baseball game. It's very cool and like
The baseball game.
The golf one is supposed to be really good too. Yeah.
obviously
The baseball game. I don't know
uh
what you're talking.
Neo Turf Masters is obviously amazing. But I played that once before too. And also I'm playing a bunch of old series that I haven't touched before, like the Kirby series.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost done with Kirby's Adventure for the NES. I want to make my way chronologically through the
Chronologically.
Kirby games. So I started with the first one, Kirby's Dream Land.
Ooh, the best
That
one.
game's like the best one because the game's like 30 minutes long, and obviously Kirby's doesn't have his iconic move of taking other people's powers. Still a cute game, but it's crazy how short Kirby's Dream Land is. But Kirby's Adventure, that game's way better. That game's fantastic. It's amazing how it's an NES game, but it doesn't feel like one at all. It's more of a SNES game. Obviously, it came out when the SNES came out. I think so. Makes sense. But Kirby's Adventure is like so good. I'm almost at the end of it. Um, and it makes me excited to keep playing more Kirby games because I was always fascinated with Kirby, but I never really only like dabbled in them. So I'm happy that I'm starting from the beginning, and it gives me an excuse to get through all the games. So
There's actually like a remake of that first Kirby game in Kirby Superstar, and I like that version. But yeah, I don't know. It's neat. Yeah, the Kirby
Mhm.
games are cool.
Yeah, I so I'm still not great at like control wise. I still think it's kind of funky how for up wise you float, but then there's also a jump button. I can sometimes I still get kind of mixed up. But otherwise, and also the boss fights in the Kirby's Adventures, like
Mm-hmm.
you can use powers, but it's usually better to like suck up whatever enemies the boss throws out and then shoot them back. So the powers don't feel fleshed out in Kirby's Adventure. I know in later games they feel much more useful. Though the when they use the powers for like puzzle elements and levels, those feel fantastic. Um, but anyways, and also I'm obviously playing my um tactical RPGs. I'm playing Military Madness for the TurboGrafx 16. I'm actually having a lot of
Okay.
fun with it. It's probably like a Famicom Wars knockoff. Like it came out like a little bit after Famicom Wars. So it has like a little like I know modern military aesthetic. It's like you don't actually build units, but you capture factories that have preloaded units in them. So that's how you get more units.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's pretty neat. And obviously, Alien Crush. That's for Mary. It's a pinball game. It's very weird. It's pretty neat.
Alien Crush.
I own that. Yeah.
Huh.
But I'll stop there. But yeah, it's and also I'm I'm committed to beating Tearing Saga. It's the game that the creator of Fire Emblem made after he left Nintendo for the
Oh, really?
PS1.
Huh.
Um, I got through like halfway through it once, but I lost my save file on my emulator. I'm committed to beating it this time. The game's super fucking neat and how it twists things up, like how recruitments, how unique they are, and all these characters are very unique. It's very cool.
I just
And
remember that game because Nintendo sued them or whatever after they
they
put it out.
technically, yeah, they did. They sued them. Because it's very much Fire Emblem. But on the PS1, so as all 3D graphics are very neat. And yeah,
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm really enjoying playing my mixture of like in the mornings I'm playing like the modern games, like I'm still playing Trails into Riviera
Mm-hmm.
and whatnot, and then during the night times I'm in my bed playing all these older games. So
And that's a good
good
mix
times over
during the
here.
day, you know.
Yeah, I'm having a good time.
Good. I'm glad.
Mostly not working much apparently, so
Hey, that's actually probably the best thing.
That sounds nice, yeah.
using the PTO hours.
Ooh, very nice. Now's a good time of year to use it too.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Then yep. Then once January comes, 6 days, probably 6 days a weekend. Let's go. Working. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You need a different job.
Better than getting yelled at by farmers. I don't know.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
There's probably less mice in his building.
Yeah. You know, they have working water and
Yeah.
internet.
That's very rude. Don't put my business out there like that. Damn. All
The
right.
federal government. It's
The
fine.
federal
Yeah,
government,
I
please.
blame them. I don't know.
It's been tough. It's been tough. Anyway, I'm glad you're having fun. That's a great
Well,
mix
I'm
during the day. Like start off with like new games
Yeah.
and then wrap up with just some chill old games. Getting into that. That's fun. That's a great way to.
Yeah.
There you go. Now slide in an audiobook or two in the middle of the day to keep your brain working, and you're in great shape.
I did buy this like 8 weeks ago.
Okay, Brandon
Brandon
Sanderson.
Sanders.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
All right, a
'Cause,
classic.
like, I went to the
fantasy.
Barnes and Noble.
Uh-huh.
I'll probably buy a book, but I don't know what to buy, so I'll just buy like the basic bitch option.
Brandon.
Brandon Sanders novel.
Yeah, he is.
But I haven't started it yet because
Hey.
law.
Wow. Okay.
I'll get to it.
I can give you hot recommendations. Let me tell you about
Nope.
Dungeon Crawl Carl, a great lit RPG. No? Okay.
I did get like halfway through of Tender Loving Care, the book,
Okay.
the original
Great one.
novel, because I read a bunch of that on the plane. The porny scenes are even worse in the book.
Okay.
Like I'm just like, ew,
Yep.
this is gross.
Yep. Okay. I could see that. Sure. Mm-hmm. Well.
Reading a book on
Maybe-
the plane sounds like.
Oh yeah, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, reading a book on the plane sounds like a good idea because it just makes you fall asleep faster.
Damn.
Well, I was
tell 'em.
gonna say, I think that gave me COVID. I don't know.
It gave you
Oh,
COVID?
Jesus Christ.
That's
What the fuck?
Don't read Tender
I
Love
don't
and
know.
Care. It gives you COVID. It's a hot review for put on Google right now.
Put a Goodreads review.
Goodreads.
I don't know, just using my hands on like the book and turning pages. I don't know.
Add me on Goodreads.
What?
Let's all add each other on Goodreads, huh? Who wants to add each other on Goodreads? No?
No.
I don't have a Goodreads account. That's more Gary. He reads
Okay.
more than I do. He actually reads every day. He uses his Kindle. I
Mhm.
fucking don't.
God, I gotta read Gardens of the Moon. I gotta start that book. That's on my docket. I got one more book in the Dungeon Crawl Carl that came out this year. I gotta catch up on that. Been reading a little book. What's the one called? The House in the New Sun. The Book in the New Sun.
I'm looking up Dungeon
Tremendous.
Crawl Carl because that's
It's
a
a
weird
lit
name.
RPG book. You ever heard of them? Okay, there it's like a video game.
Oh no, this is like the
Written
White
by
Wolf
what's his name?
or whatever books that I
It's written by Dungeon Crawl Carl. Oh, what's
What
his
is up
name?
with these covers?
It's it gets a little fucking crazy. Yeah. It's Matt Dinneman. If you know who Matt Dinneman is, he writes a lot of books. Go ahead.
That bag's gonna be gone.
It's gonna be gone. I'm
It is
surprised it's
almost
not
gone.
already.
Sad. There's a lot. Surprising a lot.
Really. Well, okay. Thank you guys for watching, for hanging out. Been a pleasure, an honor.
I'm sorry, I'm sick.
I'm sorry you're sick too.
Now I got COVID. Thanks, Mary.
Thanks, Mary. Thanks for COVID, Mary. Virtual.
Internet COVID.
Internet
yeah.
COVID. All right, guys. Thanks.
It's been like 2 fucking weeks. I'm sick of this shit.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's COVID. That sucks. I'm scared to get it. I gotta get boosted again. God damn.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
I got,
Yeah,
like,
because
months
I
ago.
brought over the Japan exclusive COVID
Ooh.
to
Oh,
America
Japan.
now, so
You're
watch
you're
out.
you're Agent Zero here. You're Patient Zero.
Actually, we haven't gone outside the house at all. Like even the Christmas tree was delivery, so we've been staying inside. We're
Delivery?
trying, yeah.
Not DiGiorno? Okay. I don't know. Don't ask. I'm getting tired. I'm losing it now. We're all over here. Thank you so much for watching. That's been the podcast for the 17th of December, 2023.
Oh my gosh, Christmas is very soon.
Game of the year next time. What are we doing for the end of the year stuff? Do you want to do the Frasier podcast? We'll figure all these things out. We'll see.
Oh,
We'll talk to you.
I'm so behind on Frasier now. I've heard that it gets good at the end of the season. I don't know about that.
It's good at the end.
I read an entertainment review because I was bored, like in Japan, and they're like, "Oh, it's actually good at the very end," and I was like, "I don't know if I
At the
believe
very
you."
end. And if you watch all the show at the very end, it gets good. Okay, well.
They're like, "Oh no, I can see a vision for this show now. I can no, I don't think so."
How dare you? I recommend watching that show about time travel that we talked about, Mary. I forget the name of that. Quantum Leap. Pretty good. New series.
Yes, yeah,
That's
that is
all right.
good.
It's all right. All right. Night. Goodbye. We leave
We're
you.
ending it finally. Yay.
We're ending it. Goodbye.
Sorry, bye. Sorry.
Say, how do you say goodbye in Japanese? Say goodbye.
Jane, matane. I'm not gonna say sayonara because that's too final.
Sayonara.